Fam, what is up, squad? It's your favorite auntie with
Oh,
Success and Coach Coleman. It's the CC Show. Friday
CC.
coming.
Hey,
Friday coming. Friday coming.
Friday coming. Turn my
What's up,
headphones
fam? What's going on, Coach?
Man, you did some technical upgrades because like your mic sound nice.
Check one, check two. Yeah, I try to get it. I try to listen. I don't even know what it was. I had,
Was
what
it
I
like a
ended up
loose
having
wire or something, like a little
Now,
connection?
you know what? I ended up I missed being able to record the Now Joining the Conversation show yesterday morning because of a what do you call these extension wasn't allowing me to connect to StreamYard. So I missed connecting with Coach Rowe yesterday. And so I don't know if going back through that and having to take everything down and come back up.
So it was looking for Auntie Sass, looking for Sass.
Hey, he was looking for me too. He was a good sport about it, but yeah, he was looking for me. So I got to figure out a makeup show for that. But maybe that fixed it. I don't know. It could have been just sometimes sometimes it's just unplug it and plug it back in. Fixes everything. Unplug it, plug it back in, just like that.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm thirsty today. It's some aguas. I'm thirsty.
Well, it's the tea show, so we got some tea. So drink up.
You know how my uncle's.
Not with the extra. Extra.
That was my older uncle. That was that getting off from work, drink that sip of beer, and then
not that that's not that fresh off work.
Boy, go get your soda after Frigidaire. You know that.
not the fridge. Man,
not the refrigerator, Frigidaire.
Not the Frigidaire. Oh my goodness, Coach. I got to just catch up with you. So we talked last on Wednesday.
We talked last on Wednesday.
We had a WNBA game.
It was a movie cliffhanger.
What is it? And then we got one coming
dropped off the cliff.
And then we got one coming up.
It is what you thought it would be. And here's the thing. And the viewership is up for the championship game. It's up by 31%.
But that's what we wanted. That means that
But here's the thing. You didn't need a rookie to make a deep run. I'm not going to mention any names because we try to keep it positive vibes. But you didn't need a per se, as they say, a per se allocated rookie to increase the viewership for the championship game.
Well, no, I think the quality of basketball just increased the viewership, right? I think the quality of the game, the quality of the product on the floor. I think that at this point we had the quality of the overall rookie class that came into the WNBA this season was like none other. Like I don't think any that we've seen here in the recent few. I don't know if we've seen a rookie class like this in 28 years, but y'all let me know in the chat. I see Bree Wayne the bot in the building. Happy Friday, Bree Wayne. Let's go. Not Frigidaire.
Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday.
And all I got after that is let's go. I don't mean, come on, Coach. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know.
Oh no, my
You gotta let me know you gonna just break in the song like that. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have no happy. I didn't have nothing for you to come back. Like
I know you missed my backup. Everything. You missed the backup.
Man, ain't that what Ike do? Find your ass. I got time.
Hold on, my
goodness!
I'm laughing.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Well, that's what we're here for on Friday, man. This is what we're here for. All right, Coach Coleman laughed my ass off. Rosa Milano, hello, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. So, Coach, this is the T show.
T. Capital caps.
And Coach came with the work today. Coach came for all the heat. He wants to smoke today. So I'm gonna let you kick it off. I'm gonna let you kick it off. First topic.
You ready?
Start at? Yeah, let's go.
Harold Williams.
Big Truckenstein in the building. Big Wrench. What's good? Happy Friday.
All right, fam, here we go for our first sip of tea today.
First sip of the
Let's take
tea,
a look
man.
at it. At the end of the 2022 season, half of the 12 head coaches in the league were black. 2 years later, Seattle's Noel Quinn is the only one left after Tanisha Wright was let go in Atlanta and Teresa Weatherspoon was fired in Chicago in the past few weeks. Los Angeles also parted with Kurt Miller during the same time frame, and I'll take it he's included in that minority because LGBTQ plus T2IA. I messed it up. That's not funny, but I tried.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. I've been in the community my whole life. I can't remember all them letters. And I'll be up here talking about element OP, and then every time you look up, it's another letter added and all of that. Listen, nobody got. If you offended by that, listen. I mean, come on, the world. It's just not that serious. It's really not that serious. Represent your letter. I think it's like LGBTQIA. It's quicker to say the letters that ain't involved now.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Gotta have a sense of humor about this shit. You know what I mean? Like really. But yeah, so LGBTQIA.
Right.
And other duties as requested. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes why?
I feel like it reminds me of the song. And sometimes why?
Listen, I'm in the community, and I'll be like, how many letters is it now? I remember when it was just L and it was just L and G.
It was an R&B.
It was L and G, and then it was L to G to B to T. Listen, man, the list goes on. The list goes on, and the list goes on.
So here,
not offended at all, man. We got to. Sometimes you got to be able to laugh at life, people. Really.
So here's the intrigue with that. We have a few vacancies left. Golden State got to hire. I think we got about 3, 4. So there's, by the powers may be, or people feel that these black WNBA assistant coaches, most of them were former players, might be for strong consideration. Brianna January, she played Arizona State. Christy Tolliver, just naming the colleges they played at. She University of Maryland product. Latoya Sanders, I don't remember. Seattle's Pokey Chapman. The only thing with Pokey, she come with a little bit of baggage.
What? Remind me, because I don't know.
From the alleged so-called inappropriate relationship, LSU. You know, or it was at a wish hunt to get her out because she had the program going back in the right direction.
I cannot tell a lie. I don't remember.
Yeah, and then you have Atlanta's Vicky Johnson. I think Vicky play for the Liberty?
Did Vicky play for the Liberty?
Yeah,
I think so.
And Vicky and Chapman have been head coaches in the WNBA.
Okay, so. Okay, I didn't remember about the baggage.
Yeah, so she's got. But my thing is this something that a jacket has put on me? Because I'm just looking at the work she did at LSU when it got in the right direction and close to championship status. It was just funny how all of a sudden these allegations popped out, and that's a whole different type of tea. But I just question that sometimes, you know, with motives, you know. Oh, hold on. Turn my headphones up. Sugar cookies?
Sugar cookies? What does that become?
Sugar cookies.
Okay. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't know enough about what happened with Pokey to have an opinion right now. Like I would really have to go back and like refresh my memory. And probably not, you know, and it probably start to come back to me, but y'all know I take my medicine rolled up, so sometimes I had to refresh and recharge my memory. But I just want something fresh and new. I just want something fresh and new in the WNBA. I don't want nothing that could potentially be derailed down the way. Can we just get a good clean coach? I'm just saying, clean coach. You know what I mean?
Out of that, I think Brianna January will be a good. She hasn't had an opportunity, and she's been a stellar player at Arizona State. She stayed in the WNBA system as assistant coach. She's been through the ranks. I could see her being effective head coach. And she's older but young enough to still connect. And these players, and you got to have
No,
the energy to
okay.
connect with the generation. You got you
Yeah,
got to
I mean,
decide: am I going to work on this energy?
even Big Drip said, and I know people are like they think she was joking, but I really don't think that she was joking when she was like, hey, I considered the daycare almost ran me out of the coaching game last year.
He
Like,
retired, right? Because she's like, I don't know if I could do this.
well, like she said, like they do a whole bunch of talking about stuff that she doesn't talk about. They move different than what old school coaches are used to. But what I love about it is that she accepted the challenge and allowed them to help her to grow. Like she said, she had to grow as a coach, right? So,
if you love the game,
oh yeah, if you love the game, and then I think when I look at the rookie class that just came into the WNBA, like they're going to challenge you as a coach as well, right? Like you have to grow as a coach when like Don said, like Don said, like these kids aren't just playing for the school now; they're also playing for their own individual brands. And so, Coach, you straight up there, Coach?
I'm straight. I had to check on somebody. All right.
Okay, I see you looking around. We know you on location and everything. We don't, if you got to get moving, get moving. We don't want no problems. But I'm just saying, like, for Big Drip, like you have to be willing, like, to meet these young people where they are, and at the WNBA level, it'll be the same thing. Like they're coming in a brand. Angel came in a brand, not just somebody looking for a job. She came in a brand.
Right.
She came in with a team. She came in, and they all did. Rakia comes with a team. Camilla comes with the team. So how do you meet with that now when it's really like your people call my people, and maybe I might talk to you, maybe I might not. You don't have that direct access, so you gotta want to still want to be in this game.
Here it is.
Now.
Here it is. It's a different day and time, and if you want to coach on the sideline, you have to be willing to accept it. And here's the thing: just like you ask students to get a new tool, as a coach, you have to get new tools for the time in the era that you're coaching in. You can't do the same thing and expect different results.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can't. So, and so what Drip shows, she comes from a certain era, a certain culture. She's not compromising her culture. She's embracing the new culture and sharing some things from their culture, and that's how you build their culture at South Carolina.
Sure. Huh? Well, and it's funny that it's culture that you're saying, because that was what she said. She was like, you can tell that the culture is like real because it exists even when they're not in front of the coaches and stuff. When she was talking at media day, like how they self check and self correct. So the culture is so important, and I think that's the foundational piece. I think to the success, right? To the standard is that foundational piece.
But here's the thing, and we're not going to sway off of that. But remember, I said every coach doesn't care. Everybody goes into a coaching profession for a different reason. So every coach is not going to give a care the way Big Drip does.
Oh yeah, no,
definitely. And so that's the thing. Some coaches care about the person, the people that they're coaching, and the people, the person that they're working with and staff. And some people care about just being successful in the sport and go home and we'll be close knit because with the game, because we have to, because we spend this time together. But she's actually bringing her beliefs and her values to them. And again, I know it sounds like I'm beating the thing, but I feel like it's so important for this generation with this to connect. Because I think you mentioned Angel Reese has to have a connection with the coach. I remember we talked about that. I don't think she's the only one. I think her generation of young adults need a certain connection in order to feel encouraged to perform or feel like they're valued. And
I can see that.
And to me,
they're in a totally different time than we have, right? Like,
and to me,
they're doing things that we didn't have to do.
I think that was a bad model of coaching anyway. What we come from, because it wasn't humane. Some of that crap wasn't humane what I went through. So I'm just be honest. But we digress. CC Show Friday.
I mean, okay, I get it. I think I think the coaching that took place was the coaching that needed to take place at that time. What's going on, Victor? I appreciate you popping through. But you know, I don't know. I hear you say like it was hard nosed, it was inhumane, but is Michael Jackson without Joe Jackson? I'm just asking. I'm asking. Is Michael without Joe?
No.
Raven said at media day and said, I hated my parents. They got on my nerves. I'm like, why are you so hard on me? But I'm not who I am today if they're not them then.
So some people are gonna be
I mean, I think about it. The Thriller happened without Joe.
No.
Come on. You kill me with the he.
Wait a minute. Cause this is Thriller. He don't say this. Cause this is Thriller.
This is it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Richard? Richard, what's happening?
I get your point, but
just different times. Different times. It's hard to compare. You know, like because you hear them say like I'm not. I don't get to. I'm not if they're not right.
Right.
Do you get the ball? Do you get the ball, brothers? If LeVar isn't LeVar?
No.
Right. So I mean, it's the trade-off. So I don't. You know, it ain't for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. Now that I'll admit, it's not for everybody. And that's one of the things I talk about when people want to compare Michael and LeBron. I don't compare the two because I'm not a LeBron fan, number one, but I also think that their approach to the game is very different. Okay. And I feel like Michael was Michael, and he was Michael's a hard ass. You know, he wanted you to work as hard as him. He wanted you in the gym when he was in the gym, and you know, like he needed to know that you were gonna get. If he had to get active, you were gonna get active. Michael was a kick you in your ass kind of teammate, kick you in your ass kind of leader, and the players that they put around him needed a kick in the ass to be great. So it worked.
No, it did because they didn't get
Michael on LeBron's teams. I don't know that they work because the guys on LeBron's team don't need a kick in the ass. They need what LeBron does, and that's come on, buddy. Let me put my arm around you. We can do this, guys. 1, 2, 3 on me. You know what I mean? Like that. Those are the players that work well around LeBron, and so I think they found their successes. And the GMs that work with both of them have allowed them to build teams around them that allow them to be those type of leaders. So, you know, it just depends on who you are. What's going on, William? What's going on, Guillermo? Appreciate y'all checking in.
I totally agree. I mean, not agree. I totally get it, but some things is like, you know, I'm still.
I mean, now listen, I'm not saying go Anthony Davis, hazing. I don't want people on YouTube with their ass out for the rest of their life. Because we was hazing you for college and you know you running suicide till you throwing up and all of that. Like there come on, blow the whistle, coach. There's a line. You know, I totally get it, but you know at that time there was no blueprint. They were trying to define the blueprint. So and they keep refining it, and they keep tweaking it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the beauty of this thing. I think.
Now you got people, you know, with all the technology too that hold people accountable. You go viral, or you know they send you packing because hey, they bring in the evidence, and then if whatever a person's perception is, you can't change it. So if it's abusive or degrading or disrespectful, then you're supposed to be in a person of responsible to care for high school or college students or even pros. You're being abusive in language to pros. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what level. They're gonna send you packing. No sunset. You know what I mean?
So Angel said, "Coach me hard." What does that mean?
Challenge me to be better than I was yesterday. I don't think it's cuss and knocking down, but don't be soft. To me, I think the thing is you have to have that conversation, like you said, with her. What is what's being coached to you? What do you see? I think I don't mind asking that. If I have a new player coming in, I say, well, can you define that? Because me coaching hard might be totally different than what you're thinking that you need. So I want to be able to support you. Mm-hmm. In that, and I can't support you if you don't let me know what that looks like.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure, it is. Now, if the comeback is cuss me out, then what?
I'm gonna need you to sign this. I'm gonna need you to sign this disclaimer.
That wasn't that. That wasn't the answer. That wasn't
it's gonna be
that
like,
wasn't the response you were looking for, right?
You know what I mean? Because now you say cuss you out, and if we in public in the game, you put me in the spot.
And I bring that up, man, being funny, but also, thinking about like, I think Big Drip said kind of like the players also allow her to be her unfiltered self.
Yeah, she from Philly, so her mouth is
unfiltered, unfiltered. And is that an okay relationship to build, right? And to me, and I brought all of that up to say I think that there's a difference between being unfiltered and then being a hard ass and cussing people out.
Well, being condescending and speaking down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I mean, get your ass in the game. It's like get your ass in the game. Like, come on now, get your ass in the game.
Like,
get your head in the game.
I was, about 3-4 summers ago, I was coaching AAU college exposure team, and a young man was very intelligent. He's at West Point now. He's in the Army, and he top track athlete, and he played basketball fairly well. And so the game was kind of physical. I didn't want to take him out, but I needed to because he was getting frustrated. So I said, I'm not going to leave it in there so it gets worse. Take it out. So I turned to him. I let him sit for 2 minutes. I said, man, get your head out your butt and play.
Go play.
I said, go make a basketball play.
Exactly.
So that second half, that's it. I wasn't mad at anything he did or the turnover. It's like, come on, man. I know you can play better than this. What you doing? You know what I mean?
Got it.
But you gotta get your butt disconnected from your head disconnected from your butt right now, because that's what you're playing like. You know what I mean?
And let's get it done. We got 52 in the chat. Run them likes up. Harold Williams, what's good?
On the lunch. Anybody snacking?
Nate, what's good? What's good? Good afternoon. I heard about that, coach. So Chapman resigned as the head women's basketball coach at LSU March 7, 2007. After school officials became aware of an alleged inappropriate sexual relationship between Chapman and a former player. Ooh, that's a tough one. Morning, everyone. Right. What's up, Danbury Sports Highlights?
So
so it was alleged, and then was it confirmed? Was it
no?
What happens there?
Nothing. She didn't have any. There was nothing filed against her. They let her walk away. Right. But you still have that cloud.
You need that hard push sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you still have that cloud over you, and but it's. I like how she coaches. The thing is, when you have that type of question mark,
how do you clear that question mark?
Huh?
How do you clear the question mark?
I think she left the college level. She had. You grown. You can have a relationship with grown folk. I don't think a coach, even in the pros, I don't think a coach should have a relationship with a player. I think there's a boundary. I feel there should be a boundary there. Even though players have a relationship with each other, I don't feel like that should happen. Coaches, but how do you move the question mark? It's years removed. She's wiser, smarter. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, people have to take that stigma off that, because it wasn't any legal actions. It wasn't anything appropriate. So the thing about that, I think it was a former player, but watch, that former player was at LSU. She was having relations, and that was since the player was left. The player didn't cooperate, obviously.
Okay.
And they say it didn't deny or confirm.
Right, and so that's what I'm like. Cause it seemed like Swoops had a relationship with a coach too, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm wondering, and not to call Cheryl out, but it seems like it's different at the pro level, or
Pokey had game, but she had game.
Cheryl, but
I'm sorry, when you got Pokey had game, but not like Swoops. That was like a pass, because
and listen, people don't like to say that, but different caliber players are handled different. Differently,
yeah,
right. So that's respect. Let me say something here. Rob the Man Media, salute. So humble, bro. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all get Rob the Man Media a follow. He is my go-to for everything Colorado Buffs, man. I can't say thank you enough. No more guy in the building. Good morning, fam. What is going on? Auntie and fine people. Yay, area. What is going on, man? Yerp. What's going on over here on the Vigo? Appreciate y'all checking in. This is the Friday Tea, the CC show. We are talking everything women's hoops. Hot topics, tea, coach. What's your topic? What you got?
You got Chini Agmawiga, and I messed her name up. I did my best.
Chiney Agumake?
Agumake, yeah.
Chiney Agumake. I'm about to say who you. I had to look at the thing.
Chini Agumake, that's Nneka's sister, right?
Yeah, Chinae.
Chinae she is the forefront of WNBA's media coverage for ESPN. They have re-signed her, Agumake, to a multi-year extension, and the amount was not disclosed of the deal. Agumake has become one of the leading analysts of the WNBA following her successful tenure in the league. She played for the Connecticut Suns and the Los Angeles Sparks for only a 7-year career.
Chinae can still be playing right now.
Yeah, she could be. She was named Rookie of the Year in 2014, was a 2-time All-Star, and she also played for Tara Vanderveer at Stanford.
The Agumake were ballers. Like Nneka is still balling. Chinae is doing her thing in the commentary world. I love what she does with college hoops. You know, we saw her at college hoops for March Madness.
Right.
I think she's doing like the analyst stuff on ESPN and stuff now.
Okay.
So I don't know how to feel about it. Like I'm happy to see a sister get paid, right? I'm happy to see a sister get some money. I think Monica McNutt, they re-upped her contract as well. So Chinae, Monica, I think they re-upped. I don't know if Andrea was if her contract was up this year.
They gotta have Black Girl Magic, right?
So here's the thing, right?
I don't know how to put it.
I love to see them there. I love the way that they cover. For as much as they are allowed to be themselves, there's definitely a limitation, right?
Yeah,
from them being there, and some spiciness that they have to take off of their takes, right? It can't be just straight heat. I think they do a good job of trying to balance that, but I guess it's cool if that's where they want to be and they feel empowered to still utilize their platforms for their other voices. But we spent a whole lot of time this season just talking about the media behind the narrative, right?
Right.
And the control of the narrative, and wanting to be able to take that back. And so is it that we have to keep signing up with the ESPNs and the ABCs? You know, where's that balance? Like, you know, sometimes I just want them to be able to just be themselves. So I'm happy for them, but I wish that they were able to do it in a freer
environment or freer platform.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I know it goes back to what we talk about. You know, some people just got to take some vitamin C, some courage, and step out there and create that. And it takes a lot because you're still battling the powers may be. Is some hurdles in that, and so you know who are willing to go the hurdles to go through those challenges.
Well, I told y'all.
Dallas coach, I was looking at that.
I told y'all. Yeah. What did I tell y'all? I said it was 4 of them. I got 3 of them out so far.
Yep.
Who's the 4th one? Connecticut. No, Washington.
Connecticut.
The man out here with the news. That's what I'm talking about. I told y'all. Ronnie caught a flag. What?
So
what about Ronnie catching a flag? I don't know what happened, Dr. Truckerstein. That's breaking news right there.
Well, that's
breaking news right there. That just make me smile even more on a Friday. I'm 3 out of 4. What's my over under on that? I could have put some shekels on them.
Yeah, you on your coach's on your coaching environment. You almost
Ronnie got a flagrant 1. Ronnie got a flavor one? I gotta go see that. Okay, let's see.
So I think there's a necessary need. I think it should be a female owned or ran, just that media platform. You don't have to be a whole company, just a media platform.
CBS did that with the we got to talk or so.
But we're saying where they can be unfiltered without
unfiltered,
that.
Yeah.
Because if you under that umbrella, then you still got boundaries. They're still gonna put boundaries on you.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. If I'm honest with it, it's like I'm so happy that I love to see somebody secure the bag, but then it's like, dang, because I really want to know what you want to say.
Right. Like it was on the tip of your tongue, and you pulled it back.
They didn't told you not to say it now. So Stephanie White will need to be traded according to the Connecticut Sun because he's still under contract. Come on, Connecticut, let her go.
You can't trade a coach, man.
I mean, come on, let her go. They traded what's his name?
Who?
To Tampa. That's how John got to Tampa. They traded Gruden to Tampa. You can trade coach.
Okay.
Yeah, you can trade him. They traded Gruden to Tampa. Dallas Wings part ways with Coach Latricia Tremmel. That's what I'm talking about. Rob the Man Media coming in here and making my day, baby. Let's go. Will you be watching that LSU game on Thursday? LSU got a game on Thursday? LSU basketball? Yeah, Mo. LSU is playing on Thursday. Yeah, we will watch that game for sure. I love me some. If you're talking women's hoops, you got to let me know. If it's the football game, I don't know. If it's the LSU women's basketball team, for sure. I love me some big folk. Came out of beast. That should have happened a while ago. Hit the likes, y'all. Run them up. Political Lil, what is good, fam? I'm gonna shoot you an email today. Looks like they are hiring the new GM2 Sess. Let's go. I told y'all. I can't wait to see how this thing shake out. And I hope it's new blood. I just want new fresh blood, new fresh ideas coming in, new fresh. Just how people, in the corporate world, a fresh pair of eyes on that in the morning. Let's get a fresh pair of eyes.
Yeah.
On the list. Let's get some fresh pairs of eyes on it. Seriously.
That new.
Let's see. The Dallas coach is gone. Well, Dallas is partly owned by the Sky, so not too surprising. But Dallas has different ownership, political. They got different ownership now. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Something happened. You got a diamond. Okay, Truckerstein. I seen you sent the bill. Thank you. I'm figuring out Vigo too, y'all. So if y'all love Vigo, check out SS Talk Sports over there too. And to my folks over on Instagram, Russell, I only bring the facts to the chat. Evans holding it down over there. Sharon Davis came through. Jeffrey came through. Rainmaker. Appreciate y'all popping through. Folks over on the X coming in and checking us out. Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Coach, next topic. What you got?
We got Cheryl Reeves cites the 2004 Pistons as blueprint for the Lynx competitive spirit ahead of WNBA Finals. The 2004 Detroit Pistons, and they weren't a quote-unquote super team. They were players that had specialties and played their roles and played well. And they not only that, they played their role well. They stayed in their lane, and they played well together. You had defensive specialists, you had offensive specialists, you had people that cleaned up on the boards, and they ran a system in offense where, the good shot was the open shot, the best shot. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so here Reeves compared the Lynx to the 2004 Pistons, stating that we may not be quote unquote super team. They can compete with the best, much like the underdog Piston squad. So in a nutshell, Cheryl Reeves was feeling some type of way.
Here's my thought. First of all, I like that she went to the Pistons. Number one,
right?
I like that she went to the Pistons. The Pistons have been at the forefront of a lot of things, especially if you Isaiah Thomas, like him or not. Isaiah Thomas is very knowledgeable about NBA history, and in listening to him talk, it was amazing to me how at the forefront the Detroit Pistons organization has been in being first at doing a lot of stuff. Right? Blueprints, plans. Jordan rules, all kind of stuff happened. So I like the innovation. I like the respect of the Detroit Pistons organization, and I think that was like Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Chauncey Billups. That's those guys, right? That's is that team.
Yeah, that was their crew. Ben Wallace,
Wallace.
one of my
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace,
classmates from Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Big Ben Wallace, man. He's that's a story for another time. It's a whole nother show. I could talk about Ben forever, but I mean, I think I might have just named that whole starting five. But that was an exceptionally talented group. It was a group of players that from the names that I just
was Tayshaun part of that. Tayshaun.
Oh, yeah, I said Tayshaun, Mr. Chase down. That was
lefty wing. He had the chicken wing lefty.
He'd chase you down and pin your ball to that backboard too in a heartbeat. So I think it was Tayshaun, Chauncey.
That boy, he had that long chin too.
Matt Okur was there.
Yeah,
that's right. Smoke. Oh wait, now this is a good point. Political ill. I'm gonna send you an email this week. I'm gonna send you an email today to see if we can get something scheduled to start this conversation because
political will live. Great point.
So the capitalists are moving into the market. It's a hostile takeover. We gotta have this conversation.
Yeah,
we gotta have this conversation. Please let me know when you're available to come on and have this conversation. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. We gonna need your time. We gonna need your time. We can't even dive into that good right now without having you up here. So let me know when you are.
Sure. We need your time.
Yeah, we need your time. We are asking for your time. But yeah, that's the conversation that we have to have. It's a hostile takeover that people aren't recognizing as hostile right now.
For sure.
And they looking at it like, oh, the league is growing, and oh, isn't that nice? And oh, no, let's peel back some layers and let's look at what's going on. And I know I myself, I probably called for at least one or two black coaches to be fired this year. But and it was purely based on a lack of performance. Like you're just not doing a good job. So I hope that they land somewhere else where they can work on the coaching, grow as coaches, and then maybe get another shot. But it had nothing to do with color. But it is important to me that representation is there in the ownership, in general managers and the media, in every level, in every facet of the WNBA, in all of these pro leagues. I think that there should be representation of all of the groups of people that contribute to the success of that league, and there should be clear pathways to success in whatever area that you want to work in these organizations. And okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but that's just how I feel about it.
Now back
to our regularly scheduled program, back to the team. But yeah, I had to get that out. What you got next?
All right, we have making her story. How we have WNBA owner Claire Wu Tsai turned a team no one wanted into New York's pretty good or appreciated franchise, and we're talking about the New York Liberty. Wu Tsai and her husband Joe Tsai, they bought the New York Liberty in 2019 for an undisclosed amount after the franchise previous owner James Dolan, who messes up everything in New York, put the team up.
It's something about these Jameses. Who was it? The James in Chicago messing up stuff too?
Yeah,
James Wade, James Dolan. Man, keep James out your business. Keep James out your business, y'all. You hear me? Keep James out any WNBA.
Look, don't let James jam you up.
Damn, James. There you go.
And this was in 2017. Dolan had moved the franchise out of New York when he sold it to the couple and wanted to move on. Wu Tsai says without investors in the market, she jumped at a chance nobody else wanted. So what they did, the first thing they did was bring the team back to New York and to play at Barclays Center, much closer to the fans, she said. And then we started to invest in the team. So we built a state-of-the-art locker room and we invested in our performance team. And over 4 years, through drafts, through trades, and free agency, we assembled a team of stars.
Now I'm very much so going for the New York Liberty, and this change that they were able to make um is amazing. But if Brondello doesn't get it done this year, and I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope that they. I don't want Coach to be right. I don't want to have to hear listen to Coach Rowe, listen to Coach Rowe, listen to Coach Rowe. If they do win tonight and close it out, I don't want to have to hear that. So I wanted to go 5, and I wanted to close it out in New York. But if Brondello doesn't get this thing done, is Brondello out, or do you think Brondello has another year with this new ownership?
She's the one that bring him to the level. I think you got to give her another opportunity.
Okay.
And you got to look at some. You got some young, some rookies that'll be in their second year that could contribute next year too. If they going to keep them on the roster, I would keep a Davis.
I don't know if they keep him on the roster, Coach. I don't think that they're protected in the expansion draft.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I don't know that the Valks are going to go. Give us Sherrard. I don't know that that's what the Valks are going to do. Right? I don't know if they're going to go. We want Davis. Although I think Sherrard and Davis are great young pieces to be able to have in the organization to build around and allow them to play. I think that they contribute, especially Sherrard, because I think Sherrard plays a little bit more defense, if I remember correctly, than what I remember Davis playing. But they both should be developed WNBA players now and professionals, because they were afforded the opportunity to be on this team from the beginning of the season to now, and they are in the finals. So the joke's on everybody else if Marquisha Davis and Jalen Sherrard end up with rings before everybody. Jokes on everybody. They got the rings out the rookie class before everybody else. So you know what I mean? Nobody. If somebody would have said, who do you see? What rookies do you see getting a championship ring first going into the WNBA? Who will be the first rookie to get a championship ring? Looking at the list before the draft was done, nobody would have said Sherrard or Davis. And now they both could end up with it if New York closes out today or Sunday. So shout out to them for sticking it out. Let's see. Hey, Jeffrey, how are you doing, fam? What's going on? Hope everything is well with you.
Good to see you in the chat.
Haven't heard. Have you been traveling lately? What you got up new on your channel? Let us know. Liberty has good pieces for sure, and even though I'm rooting for the Lynx, I think the Liberty should win the series. I'm rooting for the Liberty. I want Stewie to get it done for New York. I'm specifically really rooting for Stewie, and then that's cool. After that the logo 3, the walk-off logo 3 is our.
Her eyes were closed.
She shoot that thing. She shoot that thing in her sleep. But shoot her shoot.
All I can hear the sound effect was ding 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 ding, like Bewitched or something. Like.
Oh yeah. That all the way to the hoop. It was slow motion. It was like no. Oh, yeah. It was one of those.
Yeah.
Pissed off she was letting that thing go until it looked like it was going
like, what are you doing?
Big celebration. Y'all friend. Y'all didn't want
look in her back. Look, when it's a crazy shot and you gotta watch her feet, her shoes, because it's like that strain, kicking your feet forward.
Are you gonna be able to get it up there? You got enough legs. You got enough legs to get this thing up there. So big moment for her. I think it brought her not that she was out of the good graces, but I have been hearing people say like, yo, she been kind of selling it. So I think that got people like, okay, yeah, now Sabrina's here. She stepped up when she was in the trenches and it was time to get one done. She went and got it done.
And then she had a possessed look after that. It was like,
she's gonna be on one. She's gonna be on one tonight. She's gonna be on one tonight. And I mean, we all talking about Sabrina. Yeah, that's cool and everything, but that Breanna Stewart with that 30 ball. Stewie dropped the 30 ball. Anyway, you're talking about the 30 ball Stewie dropped. Like
right.
Stewie
the 30 ball is what puts you in a position to the last possession.
To get the logo. To get the logo, for sure. For sure. But that's just Stewie being Stewie. And Stewie gets overlooked to me all the time.
Yeah, so that 30 points was very instrumental in that game-winning shot. You don't get that 30, you don't win. You don't get that last possession shot. I mean, Yeah, Jeffrey, Coach Tony Bennett retired. For like the past 3 summers, I coached basketball camp at UVA, and inside scoop, he did not want to be. He wanted nothing to do with NIL. That's what it comes down. It's just one of those coaches
heard it
you
here
need
first.
to adjust to it, or you retire, you get out the game.
Yeah, you got to grow with it or grow out. Exactly.
Yep.
What's going on over there? I appreciate you pulling up on the Big O C Smoke. The thing with Ionescu is that she was horrible for most of that game, but she hit the most clutch shots when it mattered.
That's all that matters. Big players make big plays. Yeah.
They forget, and nobody remember none of that C Smoke now. That girl was throwing up on the sideline and everything for a couple games. We was out here calling her Willie Beeman for no reason. But when it got time to close the show,
Yeah.
she closed the show. It was out here like Willie Beeman.
She said, "Don't believe me, just watch." That's what she said.
Girl say, "Oh, my water bottle. I got this thing." Liberty took to close. Liberty looked to close the series tonight in Minnesota against the Lynx. Yeah, I know they looking to close it. I wanted to go 5, but
I can't see. I'm gonna call Liberty again. I'm gonna go with Liberty. I mean, not Liberty. I'm gonna go Lynx.
I think Nafisa Collier can win a game by herself. I think she can go out of her mind. I think she can go for 43, 44, 45 points.
Miss D, yeah, Lynx were missing a lot. That's that championship pressure.
Several. They missed quite a few. Yeah.
You said quite
too many.
You be in there.
Too many. They missed too many.
Right. You gotta hit the square. Hit the middle of the square.
Yeah, hit that square. Hit square. Gotta hit the square.
Hit that middle of that square.
And you gotta kiss it. You gotta be able to. You gotta kiss. You can't hard kiss. You can't. If you kiss like that, you ain't gonna never.
Commentator said
it's gonna miss every time.
As a commentator used to say that.
A nice little kiss. Just a little kiss up there. That's all.
Off the glass.
Every
kiss begin with kiss. Off the glass.
I like to see it go 5-2. Okay. They're gonna need Fee to go off. Oh, Fee gotta go off.
Y'all gonna make Fee lose her mind.
Courtney gonna have to go off too.
Yeah.
I think Collier needs help from Williams, Carlton, and McBride. Smith is very much needed as well. Yeah, on the defensive end, they need a collective effort.
Now,
like
they normally have said everybody.
Yeah, and they normally have, and they need that, but they need all 5 of them plus an out of her mind game from Nafisa Collier. I think New York has for the most part, has matched up with them pretty well.
Well,
so like you need Fee to be able to go out of her mind, and I think the only way she does that is if she gets physical with I guess that's Stewie. Is that Stewie on Fee?
Who's Stewie?
Is that Stewie guarding Nafisa?
Yeah.
I don't think it's John Quayle, so I think she's gonna have to body Stewie a little bit. But Stewie's solid. Like Stewie, like I was telling you the other day, like I think that was you. I was telling somebody, like Stewie is New York. Like I until she started talking again, I had forgot. It was like, okay, like nah, that's not Connecticut. Don't forget that's New York right there.
Yeah, she's from New York.
She's not for no games. Oh, that's a real East Coaster right there. So you gotta go play basketball with Stewie. But Stewie this close to bringing a ring to New York. Stewie may go for 40. We already saw her go for 38 in a losing effort. So it's in both of them. It should be a real movie tonight. I'm really looking forward to that. What else you got, Coach?
All right. The last thing, I'm gonna have to jump off soon here. Donovan said I think Bridget needs to start making some threes because she has kind of been quiet. They need everybody. Is
it Bridget or is it McBride? Is it Bridget that needs to make the threes or Kayla? Double team Sabrina and trap ball. Okay. Yes, McBride, not Bridget.
Right?
I'm thinking this McBride got to match Sabrina, right? What's going on, Bread and Wine? Appreciate you jumping on in the Vigo. It's McBride. McBride been shooting the three all. Well, first of all, Minnesota's been shooting the 3 ball very well all season. And I hope that they didn't do all of this to get all the way here and lose. Coach said they wasn't even getting off getting back to New York. 7 more days to the Gamecocks play again, or is it 10? Bree Wayne, it's 10. It's 7 days. It's 7 days until
28.
7 days till Watkins goes to court.
28.
10 days till we play again. Okay.
28th.
Okay, you said McBride been making threes, but Bridget has not shown up yet. Okay, so it's a tandem. They need both. They need both to go off. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So Muffet McGraw, the former Notre Dame coach, has spoken up about this vulture culture, and they feel like the climate of politics has trickled into the WNBA and some ulterior motives there, as we often talk about.
Right.
So coming from Muffet McGraw, sports are a microcosm of society, meaning reflection. We showcase how a group of diverse people, white, black, straight, gay, religious, or not, can come together, united by something bigger than ourselves. McGraw's statement also reads, "We are teammates who are striving for the same goals, sacrificing personal accolades for the good of the group. We role model how to put we before me, but we are starting to lose the joy in team celebrations because we are being overrun by trolls who never played or coached the game at a high level, but are suddenly self-proclaimed experts on what we do."
Wow. They're not liking new media.
Well, people want to make money off of clickbait.
It's too many. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much clickbait. It's too much narratives out there that aren't vetted, right? It's too,
so
it's too many untruths being allowed to flow.
Versus content. I think that's what you have out there, and then you have the political agendas.
Oh, for sure.
Vulture cultures and stuff that have, like we said, weaponized some names. This past season has weaponized, and is taking the sport, out of it and emphasize race and emphasize harassing people that are not like them, whoever those individuals may be. So we continue to need to have people like this to speak up and address it.
Well, I like what Drip said. Big Drip said, like, we are a sport, but we do need the leaders to step out and address these things. Like, they have to be the leaders. Like,
the athletic directors on the college level, the president, the office in the WNBA. Because coming from a coach versus in the college at AD, that's a whole different vibe. That's a different vibe. So
got it. Let's see. Why they don't play Dorka anymore? Is Dorka hurt?
Somebody got to check that.
Political ill. We know. Didn't you just hear me ask you what day and time we gonna talk about these politics? We got to talk about it. I've been staying away from it. I didn't want to talk about it. This year made me say, you have to have a responsible voice in this discussion.
Yes, we do.
We need to use this platform to have a level-headed, responsible discussion around politics in sports.
Yeah. Apply.
Definitely was something. And I was like, listen, I don't want to talk politics. And I was listening to what people were saying about politics, and it was like, hey, you better say something about politics. They are messing this thing up.
Yeah,
they are blowing this thing. The narrative is getting out of hand. So while some people are listening, yes, we have to have this conversation. Yeah, we got to have this conversation, and it has to be done in a responsible way.
Yeah.
Okay, Bree Wayne, you gonna take the 10? Somebody tell me, Bree Wayne, why aren't they playing Dorka? Is Dorka hurt? Stewie came out in a do-rag to play in this game tonight. Marcus J TV, you better be.
Oh my goodness.
Marcus J, you better either be trolling me or putting the picture in the Discord.
Not
what?
The do-rag.
What does he tie up? Her braids. If Stewie got some braids today, it's on. If Stewie got some braids today, they closed.
She braided
they closed at night. If Stewie showed up in a do-rag.
She braided the ponytail.
Smith is still limping around like she was the last game. You probably will see Dorka more often. Okay. In fact, CC should have made that statement about her fan trolls like Muffet. Okay. Yeah, we got to have this conversation. We got to be able to have this conversation. Coach, let's try to get one more in real quick before you get out of here. I think we got about 10 more minutes with you.
Yeah, we good.
So I want to talk Wall Street Journal cover. Was that epic? The Innovators Edition. Did you see that, Coach?
I did not get to see it because I was busy working on the show content.
Don't act like I just have you working. You don't get to see daylight. Just slap it away.
I was making sure I had content for the show. I can't be at two places at one time. No, I'm just
Coach threw me under the bus today. Y'all hear this? So, epic for me to be able to see these two together, and talking basketball. So I'm gonna share my screen. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it well, but it should show you enough for you to want to go and see it. But to see that's Asia and Angel on the cover of the Wall Street Journal Innovators issue, the WNBA, iconic. That's iconic.
Oh man, yeah, but
that's iconic. I want the actual. I want to actually own the copy of that. I don't want the picture of it. I want that issue. So, I'm gonna get that. But I just thought that iconic. And then
everybody cashing in on this WNBA hurrah, huh?
Oh yeah, but I mean, to hear Asia and Angel, talking about each other, right? And right. Asia giving Angel her flowers for sticking to the script of being a rebounder, right? And making that her niche and carving that out for her. And being, about pouring into each other and challenging each other. And I didn't realize that they had been talking for as long as they have been talking, right? So Asia said that she's been talking to Angel and watching Angel since she was at Maryland. So an entire career, that they've been building this thing. So iconic. And don't beat me up in the chat. I know y'all like, well, that wasn't Malcolm and Martin. Says it wasn't Malcolm and Martin. It was Asia and Angel. And to me,
that was Rosa and Shirley Chisholm.
And then to
2024.
And then to see the young lives around them. That next generation of basketball. Like, I just thought the cover was really done very, very, very well. I can't wait to get my hands on a copy of that right there. Let's see. Before we let Coach get out of here, what y'all saying about that? Yeah, Wall Street Journal is on fire. Yes. I thought Moki said Wall Street are scumbags. Rewind, it would be you to remember that. Don't do that. Goodness gracious. The Asia Angel cover was awesome. Yeah. Who was that? It was doing a piece on her. It was the Washington. It was the Washington Journal. Angel Wilson, the LeBron James of the WNBA. Is she? I hope not. I want her to be the Asia Wilson. I saw some of the behind the scenes with Asia and Angel. The little girl was so cute that they love both of them. Yeah. Just hearing them talk back and forth. The interviews were dope. They could pass as sisters. I would have never thought. It. Now that is what you call where's the money moving? Where's the money moving? They can pass as sisters. Asia tried to recruit Angel to SC. I didn't know that. Wall Street is letting the market know where's the market in the present and where's the market going in the future. Wow. Yeah. Facts, big facts. I mean, and when they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, sometimes we don't pay attention to the pictures. We like, their hair looks so cute. Hey, they trying to tell you where to put your money at. Hey, pay attention.
You late to class, man.
What up, no? He gonna be another one talking about I was working him to death. He couldn't get here on time. He gonna be like, and Sess wanted 97,000 picks, and I did. The ghost face picker stirring it up. Ooh wee. So we got to get ready to get out of here. We got about 5 more minutes with you, Coach. What you got before we get ready to go?
Man, we got a movie tonight. I'm gonna take the link, stretching it the 5th game. Well, we got college football on Saturday. It's gonna be exciting. Enjoy that. I got a event to go to Saturday morning, but I do wind down on Saturday with college football, like late afternoon. It's very relaxing because I don't have any favorite team, so it's just very relaxing.
You wanted them stretch out on the couch,
right?
You stretch out on the couch, put your hand, look, just kind of look at the TV. You that guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you.
And like I'm flipping through like 3 different games,
Yeah. You're like, oh, go ahead, yeah, for everybody. Yeah. Okay. I'm going for the Liberty 2 tonight, but I wanted to go 5. So I don't know. Figure that out. I don't know. Figure it out. I don't know. That's where I'm at. I'm going for the Liberty, but I wanted to go 5. I don't know how to reconcile that. Honestly, scared to
I don't
pick.
think they're
Leafs to
gonna
win
play
tonight.
tight.
They
They
might
got
play
nothing to
tight.
look. I don't think so. They at home.
They better play. They better play. They better play to win.
Right.
And New York better play not to. New York better not play not to lose.
Lose, and it could happen. We'll see who. Here's the thing. It's whose psyche is better than who tonight.
But and it's cliche to say it, but it's hard to close a team, and especially hard to close a team at their crib.
It is. It's cliche, but that's true.
Oh man, here he go with this bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. Both of y'all. We having a meeting. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. SS Talk Sports. Hey,
all right, man.
Like the old Michael Jackson song. Working day and night. Yeah, okay, off the wall. At least we can play out of their mind to win tonight. The Liberty will play loose. They have another game either way. Good point.
Exactly. So,
and we appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us for the CC show on the Vigo app, on
for
Instagram,
sure.
X. Y'all
Every time I hear Vigo, I want to have some Mexican food or something. I get. I don't know why. Every time I hear,
we're looking to leave them at the crib. Definitely looking to leave them Timberlands on the court tonight for sure. Hey, Thick, Big, and Afro, the newest big wrench in the building.
Yo.
What is good? Fam, I hope everyone is having a great day. Thank God it's Friday. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thick, Big, appreciate you pulling up. I've been working around my Delta 8 store. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Coach, what you got as we wrap this thing up?
Hey, have a fabulous Friday, positive and peaceful weekend. Enjoy your favorite teams. It's a movie tonight. Liberty Lynx. Get yourself situated. Get your popcorn. Get your snacks. Jujubes, Cool Mints, whatever. The snack of your choice. Jujubes. The snack of your choice. Enjoy. You got hockey, NBA, college football. I mean, you got sports until you can't sport anymore.
Major League Baseball.
So I'm just going to encourage everyone, please be kind to someone, to pass on the kindness so we can change this world one kind act at a time. Let me see if I can get it correct just today. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. You all are, and you all have champion mentalities.
Absolutely. It's hard to follow that up. Y'all know what it is. I'm back in 30 minutes or so with Ghost Picker himself, Mr. Lover, Mr. Long Dong himself. Seth Talks Bets with MJ Lover 23 coming up at 3. We're going to be back for the movie tonight. If you're not in the building for the game, you need to be on YouTube hanging with us and hanging with me and the fam, checking this game out. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, which is in about 32 minutes or something, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.